Okay, kiddos, it's time to do another English workshop lesson, so I need you to turn to page 287 in your book right now, and we'll get started. This is a lesson about other uses of the apostrophe, and it's a very short lesson, so if you'll give me your attention, we'll just go over these few rules, and then we're going to practice a little bit with 2 exercises. So right now you're going to need 2 colored pens and a highlighter, and we will get going as soon as you get those items out. Go ahead and pause the video if you need to dig in a pencil pouch, and then turn the video back on when you're ready to proceed. Okay, on page 287 you can see that we have just one page of rules for apostrophes, other uses of the apostrophe, and I'd like for you to underline in one of your colored pen with one of your colored pens the part that reads, "A contraction is a shortened form of a word, a number, or a group of words." Now there's different ways we do this. Please highlight 21Q, the rule 21Q, and then underline the parts of the definition or the rule that I need you to underline by modeling my underlining. Use an apostrophe to show where letters, numbers, or words have been omitted, left out in a contraction. For example, you are is now your, and the apostrophe is taking the place of the letter A. 1995, the apostrophe is taking the place of 1 and 9. She will, the apostrophe is taking the place of the W and the I. Of the clock, o'clock, the apostrophe is taking the place of the words, actually of the letter F in of and the word the. So it's o'clock. I will, I'll, the apostrophe is taking the place of the W and the I. And you can look at the other contractions in that same grouping on the other side of the blue boxed area. And just notice what the apostrophe is taking the place of. Now I also need you to underline the next part of the rule. The word not can be shortened to N''T and added to a verb, usually without any change in the spelling of the verb. So notice below, are not can now be aren't, AREN'T. Has not is hasn't, HASN'T. Will not is now won't. The apostrophe is replacing ILL and the O in not. So just look at the other examples there and make sure you're aware of them. Next part you need to underline is the line that reads, "Be careful not to confuse contractions with possessive pronouns." Contraction, it's late, it is late. Its voice was loud, the voice belongs to it. Okay, look at the next line. You're here, you are here. Okay, your chili was spicy, the chili belongs to the person you. Who's there? Who is there? Whose jacket is this? Whose, the jacket belongs to someone. Whose jacket? There's the car. There is the car. Then the next line, the red one is, the red ones are theirs. The cars belong to them. Okay, now let's look at the rule 21R. Use an apostrophe and an S to form the plurals of letters, of numerals, and of words referred to as words. For example, do the I's, or excuse me, dot your I's and cross your T's. Or, no, there are 2 ones and 2 twos. Try not to begin all sentences with thens. Alright, so you get the idea of how to use an apostrophe S for the to form the plural of letters, numerals, and words. Right now, I want you to turn the page, and we are going to do exercises 10 and 11. 10 and 11. So go ahead and let's look at those together in just one second. We're going to do exercise 10 using apostrophes correctly. In the sentences below, underline each word that needs an apostrophe and insert the apostrophe. On the line before the sentence, write C if the sentence is correct. For example, number 1, the boat you're looking at is handmade, and so it has the apostrophe in the correct position between the word you and the letters R and E at the end. I'd like you to do number 1 through 10 now, and pause the video, and then you can check your answers in just one moment when you're ready. Okay, below I've shown you all the answers here. You only have 2 sentences that were correct, number 6 and 9. Please notice where the apostrophe goes and all of the other words or next to letters in the other sentences. Okay, you can pause the video, and after you check, let's move on to exercise 11. Okay, exercise 11, writing contractions. On the line before each sentence below, write a contraction for the italicized word or word pair. So I need you to do numbers 1 through 5. I need you to pause the video right now, write your answers, and when you are ready, turn the video back on and you can check your answers. Okay, now you can see the answers for 1 through 5. I'm sure you got them all correct. This is just a brief review of other uses of the apostrophe, and I hope you have learned a little bit about apostrophes. All right, good job. I hope that you learned a little bit more about apostrophes, and if that's it for the day, you can close your book. Just check the board and see what the next step is. You may have another grammar video, or you may be asked to do another step in the lesson today, but just check the board and see what your next instruction is.